Hey, Kevin, did you see this?
What do you got? Oh, see, this is Brian's group.
Well, I mean, you know, it might be Brian's, but I don't want to get caught with our pants down being told we're held responsible, you know?
Best thing to do is let sleeping dogs lie when it comes to that.
I mean, you know, I feel like we've... Yeah.
You know, what I'm concerned about is these property taxes.
Well, I mean, the mayor's bought and paid for it.
I mean, that's why I didn't go into politics personally.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, they wanted me to at the mayor's office, but I said, no, the private sector's for me.
Several people wanted me to run, but I said, you know what?
So there's still time.
Right.
Yeah, ever change, you know.
Yeah, we're young men. I won't say how
well,
young,
you know, not as young as we used to be.
Yeah.
You know, definitely older than we used to
I have been jogging though.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
No.
Hey. Hi. Oh. He's on.
Okay, because I think we should probably talk to him.
He's on Brian's team.
He's on
Yeah,
Brian's.
He's low level. He won't be able to do
I just
anything
don't want
to
the
us.
wrong information to get into the wrong hands.
I consider this our second office, and I'd hate for it to, you know, be infiltrated, and you know, people start talking, and
Yeah, I actually wanted to pick your guys' brains about the Torrence group.
that's the big hog of the walk. Those hogs are greased up, and we gotta tackle them.
Well, they're ready for it. I mean, this is ours to lose. You know, I mean, those guys they don't know what's what, and I think they kind of need us to set them straight. So
Right.
I'm gonna loop you guys in on this email that I've drafted,
Yeah.
and we'll just sort of.
Because I do feel
Circle
like
back.
I've got my feet on the ground. You know, when it comes to the Torrance group, the only thing is that if we could touch base with them about sort of just, you know, mapping out a roadmap for moving forward, because I think part of the problem is they, you know, look, they want to work with us, they want to get this off the ground, but I think they're a little bit concerned about, you know, best practices to have to begin that process.
Right, in the Torrance group, they notoriously get spooked by just the tiniest little
Absolutely.
thing. They'll get spooked, they'll fly away, and we won't see them until, you know,
Well, I
Q3,
think that's
Q4.
exactly my thought. We got to tread lightly with these guys because you know we don't want to sort of buck the horse too early and then end up with mud in our ass.
Yeah, what I'm concerned about with this office is, you know, all the gossip and the rumor mills are getting out of control.
Well, that's what we need. We need to sort of put us. You know, we need to spend.
That's why we might want to talk to Dell because, you know, I don't know what he thinks he heard. That's what concerns me.
Yeah, I mean, Dell, we just need to shore that up because he will say anything that needs to be said to Brian.
Yeah, if Torrance gets wind of this, they'll have a field day. I mean, this is exactly the kind of chink in the armor that these guys are.
Yeah, I'd love to get the Torrance group, if we can get, you know, some of their guys and gals sort of maybe out of the office.
I'd love to take it out of the office.
Because I think with, you know what I mean? I think
some
with
drinks
them,
in them
yeah,
and
just
loosen things up.
Loosen
Sort of
things up.
Grease the pig a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, every time, I think that the whole environment over there is so stuck up. They're
It's
walking around
toxic.
like they got rulers right up their butts. I mean, we got to take them out, let them know, hey,
Loosen
you
them
can,
up.
yeah, you know.
We gotta, you know, rip the sticks out of their ass and see what comes out behind it.
All right.
Loosen them up and let them, you know,
Yeah,
let
take
it
out
fly.
the sticks and let the money come
I
out.
couldn't agree more.
We gotta cup our hands and just collect like a slot machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You pull the stick, coins come out.
Yeah. Gotta take my wife out.
Right. Or else she'll.
How was your wife?
You know, she is always begging to go out dancing, and you know,
That's why I chose the divorce. I just felt like it was
clean break.
just kind of get out of here. You know, I'll get out of here. sort of do things on my own terms.
I
can't say I'm single by choice, but
Knock on wood.
I do.
I don't know if this might be
What
tile.
is this? This is actually it's pretty hollow.
Yeah, this is some sort of tile, I bet. No, I tiled my bathroom, or I had a guy tile my bathroom, and he was telling me it's all about just sticking the tiles on the wall. That's all it is.
Yeah, you kind of lay down the spackle and the caulk, and yeah, I had a guy too. I kind of oversaw his team. I kind of oversaw everything that was going on.
See, it's louder when you put your ear up to it.
You have to do something about the ventilation in here.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah.
See, I ate a bunch of mussels for dinner. I don't know if you guys have done the all-you-can-eat cacciatore meal at Olive Garden.
Oh, at Olive Garden.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man.
No, that's like liquid gold.
It was good. I was laid up in bed for most of the night, though.
You guys want to get to it?
Now here, deliverables. It's this area is left blank. It's like they have the timeline. They have they have best practices outlined. But they have the team members involved.
Well, I actually wanted to, I'm glad you brought that up because I actually wanted to pick your brain about it, Kyle, because my question is, are the deliverables our responsibility?
Well, that's the big great mystery machine here. I mean, it's like get Scooby-Doo on the phone because sort of.
Jason?
Jeez.
Just be careful what you say.
Yeah, he's in Calvin's group, so. Okay. Hey, Chase. You're on Calvin's team now, right?
Yeah, as of yesterday.
Okay, we were wondering now, do you have any, we're about to sort of circle the wagons with the Torrence people. Did Calvin say anything about who might be looped in on that phone call, or?
He didn't mention anything to me.
Have you been on any emails with them about the Torrance group?
Last email I got, it mentioned Deborah.
That's
Yeah.
That's their white whale.
Yeah, that's who we needed.
We gotta go after Deborah.
Deborah's their kingfisher.
I'm gonna put that down. Chase, I appreciate you telling us that, Chase.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we appreciate
that
you
will
coming
not
in.
be
It will be
forgotten.
reflected in
That will not be
the
forgotten.
quarterly reviews.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
But
Joe.
also do us a favor and don't mention
Don't
this
mention
to
this to Calvin right away.
Keep this
Calvin.
Ziploc bag nice and tight. Because we might put it in the freezer for a later date. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it on
yeah.
ice until we let you know. Yeah.
Sort of on the inside.
Yeah. So.
So,
But until we let you know, please, just keep your mouth shut. And
Yeah,
we'll-
just be kind of silent on that.
and if you happen to be in the restroom again and you have any more updates for us?
We're always here, sort of, or at least one of us. So.
Yeah, I don't
See
know.
you guys on the outside.
Yeah.
All right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Take it easy,
All right,
man.
Chase.
See you, Chase.
All right.
I do not trust
I
him.
don't. He'll squeal like a little pink pig.
I'll tell you what, though, we could use this as a Trojan horse. Let's let him infiltrate Calvin's team. He thinks he's on our side.
We feed him information. Throw Calvin off the scent. Calvin's caught with his pants down.
And
Boom,
Chase.
we ram it to Torrance.
There it
We
is.
take all the credit.
That's it.
Spoken like a true team leader.
I think. I don't know. I think the Torrance group is. I think we have that by chains,
The pump is primed. We just
chains
gotta,
and buckles.
Yeah. Tie him up. Let him go.
Hey, the flush button's not working over here. Do you guys know
I
what's
think
going
those
on?
might be waterless.
Yeah, these are waterless
Well, that's-
machines.
Okay. Now that's because I'm dealing with a mess over here left by Chase, and
It's
I
not
don't know
going
if
down.
if that's something he did intentionally. Because if that's the case, we might want to talk to
Yeah,
him.
we might want to
I
circle
think
up
he
with
might
him.
have.
I think he might be trying to, get
Mark
in
his
our-
territory?
a little bit, get in our faces, let us ruffle the feathers.
Okay, this is an act of aggression. What he just did to that urinal.
Yeah,
This is war. I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
I'm up here. I'm working until 6 o'clock every night, most nights. I'm working until get here at 10. I'm not out of here till 6.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. I'm here. I'm putting in a solid 7-8 hours a day. I don't need Ron, philanthropying about with his blonde-haired or even red-haired girlfriend on the beach. Spreading out with the sun.
If he wants to spend time with a blonde, go work for the Playboy, industries.
work at work at
work at Tropicana for crying out loud.
Tropicana. We're not playboys, we're businessmen, and we get deals
I'd
done.
love to sit in the sun all day with a beautiful blonde bombshell, but I got actual work to do.
Yeah,
exactly.
I have work to do. I have a wife to take care of.
Yeah.
I have 3 beautiful daughters that need braces.
And I have no women in my life, but nonetheless, if you gave me the opportunity to sit down with a blonde, I would say thanks, but no thanks.
So no thanks, I'll pass.
I bet you can watch so many movies.
I have a lot of time to watch movies, and I'll tell you something right now.
I haven't watched a movie in a week.
Well, can I tell you something about that though? There are so many movies available to us now on the internet and all this. I don't even know where to begin. The selection's too big.
It's an embarrassment of riches.
I want to be told what to watch by a woman. I want a woman.
Well, blessing and a curse, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, look at this. I'm blown up.
Now, is this 3G? Are you running 3G or is this LTE?
You know, it should be LTE, but sometimes it goes to 3G if the connection isn't great. That's on them.
Excuse me, I've had a lot of iced tea today.
Yeah,
Kind of
definitely.
stuff. See that? It's the old guard
They
that.
play cool. 10 on a hack. 10 on a hack.
I'd like to pick his brain real quick.
Yeah, I actually wanted to.
Elijah,
Can we get him?
do you have any information on what's going on with Calvin's team in regards to the Torrence group? Are they looped in on that?
I didn't want to have to be the one to tell you.
Yeah.
Calvin's really been kind of slacking a lot.
This is what
This is
thought.
what we.
Exactly what we suspected, and I appreciate you coming forward with that information, Elijah.
You helping us is going to help the business. It's going to help the bottom line.
Because I love you guys' work ethic. I love the way you guys operate your team.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Much
It would be a lot.
Get in there, get in there.
Yeah.
A lot
Go
better
for
me.
it. We'll table
let's
this
table
and we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sure.
Elijah.
Great, thanks a lot, Elijah.
But
it's just-
the Torrance looks great, huh?
Yeah, I think it's going to go great.
And
One thing I'm thinking about is this weekend. I got tickets to the big Rose Bowl parade.
you managed to get tickets.
I was able to get tickets.
Del.
Hey, Del, how are
All
you?
right.
Dylan, or
Ron's looking for you guys.
who's like Ron is?
Ron,
Wait, Ron?
Ron showed his face.
I told him you were having a meeting.
He's back from vacation, huh?
Yeah, I thought that guy would never get back.
Yeah. How many days has he spent on the golf course? Versus,
Del, if you see Ron, just reach out to him and let him know that we'll ping him in a bit.
Yeah, we want to bend his ear on a couple things. So
Yeah, don't let him leave the building because
Yeah,
he'll leave and we won't see him for
Yeah, you turn your back and
weeks.
he's gone. He's back on the golf course
or the beach.
In a sec, yeah, the
Yeah.
beach.
We do
Pebble
appreciate
Beach.
that information, Del.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, well, when we're done with the meeting, I'd like to have you in there.
Yeah, all right, sure.
All right.
Well, yeah, and we'll
We'll
tell you.
when we go
Yeah,
out there.
so-
But it's great. Yeah.
See,
He's
this guy's
overstepping his
inflated
bounds.
egos. I'm working with Calvin.
Exactly.
Del-
That's a Calvin guy. That's a
That
Calvin
is
guy.
a classic Calvin move right
He's
here.
training all his guys to be too big for the
He's
britches
greasing
all of
them
a
up.
sudden.
He's greasing them up. Let me tell you something. He's greasing them up and he's turning them against us. He's planting little ideas and letting the seeds grow. And that's our tactic.
Hey, Seth.
Yeah.
When you get when you're wrapped up in there, I'd love to pick your brain about the Marigold situation. I know we got our eyes on Torrence right now, but Marigold is breathing down my neck.
Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I need to get your eyes on sort of, those Q3 numbers.
You guys talking Marigold?
Yeah.
Marigold's coming down the pike and fast. And I just don't want to be caught. I just don't want to be caught with our pants down again, like we hit, with the Tamagotchi situation.
Right. My question with Marigold is that going to be a soft play or are we going in hot and heavy?
No, we're going in hard. This was a good meeting, guys.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna grab my coffee and get
I'm
out of
gonna
here.
take another piss.
Yeah.
I actually gotta take a dump.
All right. And just a heads up, I apologize about that.
Can we get a flush in there? It's really stinking.
I think this might be waterless.